humanity. There's Katie, Emma, and a whole bunch of goats behind me. Here we go. I am cooking up some ribeyes. A whole bunch of ribeyes. I'll smoke them. I figured, why not go live? It's beautiful outside. Got my camera set up. This is what I'm cooking. USDA choice boneless ribeyes. I got 3 of them. I'm going to smoke them on the smoker. And then I'm going to sear them on my little charcoal grill. And while I'm doing that, I want to show you guys my new book. Huge shout out to a member that sent me the idea, told me about this book. It's called Meat 3 Times, and it's incredible. I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well. This book was written in the 40s, in the 1940s, so it's pretty awesome. So for those of you jumping on, I'll try to chat. Let me see here. Why isn't the chat showing up? Oh, there we go. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer some questions, but I'm going to be cooking. I got the Bill Knott Providence knife. I'm going to fire up the smoker. I got this new garbage can deal over here. Let's see. We'll go that way. Got that new garbage can over there that's got all my charcoal and pellets and goodies in there. A little bit of newspaper. I'm going to use the old charcoal chimney. $2.25. I'm gonna get that pellet grill going at 225 degrees. I'm gonna get these bad boys on there. Gonna get them to an internal temperature of, I like to go to 110. And once they hit 110, I will sear them. Come on, work with me here. I'll sear them on this bad boy right here. Oh boy. Jen and Katie helped the other day and they cleaned all my ash out. So now I gotta put things back. So I'm gonna get a little messy here. Baxter's out here helping me grill. Baxter, come say hi. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Baxter absolutely loves it when I'm cooking. So my hands are filthy now, but that's fine. I got some newspaper in the little charcoal chimney. I'm gonna put some lump wood charcoal in here. That's been my new go-to. I got regular charcoal and I got the lump wood. I keep all that in my garbage can over here. Might as well just get my hands real dirty. Got her nice and filled up. So I'll put this off to the side. I'll let this charcoal get nice and hot. Let that get nice and hot while I get the meat smoking. Meat's gonna take a while on the smoker. Get the charcoal nice and hot. By the time the meat's done smoking, it's at 110. I can move it, sear it on the little grill. I'll be right back in 1 second. Baxter's gonna keep you busy. I'm back. Let's see who's online here. Hey, it's Paulette. Hey, say hi. They said hi. Katie and Emma just walked by. I think they were just putting the goats away. Thank goodness for that. I don't know if you could see all the chickens behind me. Chickens are having a blast. Beautiful day. I'm trying to enjoy the beautiful weather while we still can here in Wisconsin before it gets too cold out. Do a backflip. No, that's not going to be happening. Can I have a shout out? Shout out Luke Little. There you go. How's it feel? Hi, sir. I would appreciate it if you show us a glimpse of your feet. No, I'm not going to show you my feet. Well, we got some trolls on today. So how's everyone doing? Favorite Wisconsin waterfall? That would have to be Montello, even though Montello's is fake. Have you guys been to Montello? Right across from the world famous Montello Theater, there's some pretty cool waterfalls. They're not natural though. Here's what I'm going to be cooking up. These are big, 4.8 pounds. So they're over a pound and a half each. That's about what I eat in a day, about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of meat. Thanks for all you're doing. Can't wait to see the documentary. I can't wait for you guys to see the documentary. When will the documentary be released? The goal is the middle of next year. And the reason it's taking a while is because we're following real people over the course of 1 year. And some of those real people haven't hit a year yet. So that obviously adds to the timeline. We have filmed 31 interviews so far. 31. What is that meat? That meat is ribeye. I'm eating ribeye meat. We're doing a documentary called Healing Humanity, The Power of a Proper Human Diet. What are you guys eating today and where are you from? Miguel said, great channel. Thank you for sharing all you do. I'm working on becoming a better carnivore athlete. Any other carnivore endurance athletes you can recommend I learn from? Oh, Dr. Sean Baker, he's in his 50s, breaking world records. Dr. Anthony Chafee. My best bet would be go check out Dr. Chafee. He has interviewed several athletes on his YouTube channel. I think he had Olympic wrestler on there, people doing track and field sort of stuff like that. Hello, New Zealand. Jerky and ground beef today for Roxanne. James, the Storm, and Norman would have loved to try to be a part of that, but sadly was unusable for my financial situation. Not sure what you're talking about there. My Healing Humanity hoodie arrived this week. Much love from Scotland. Thank you so much for getting that. Every penny we get from the merchandise, from the shirts and stuff, goes 100% towards the documentary. For those of you just jumping on, this is my new book. I'm looking forward to reading this. It's called Meat 3 Times a Day, and it was written in the 1940s. And it is more pertinent today than ever before. Here, I'll read you a little part of it. Man has been a meat and fish eater since the dawn of history. In the dim and obscure beginnings of human life, men lived near water, speared and netted fish, caught crabs and lobsters, dug clams and mussels, hunted and trapped animals, ate various insects and such wild fruits, nuts, berries, and edible roots as were available and ones that were adapted to their digestion. Not eating pineapple every single day, out of season, year-round, 3 meals a day. That's got pesticides and glyphosate and forever chemicals all over it. For many thousands of years, perhaps close to 1 million all told, during the whole period of development of his bodily functions and his digestive system, man lived solely by his prowess at hunting and fishing. All right, I'm going to throw these on. That's from the 1940s. So I got the Bluetooth thermometer in there. It's going to tell me when it hits 110. When it hits 110, I'm going to put it on the charcoal on that red grill I showed you guys earlier. Someone ate elk and kangaroo today. Never tried either. That's pretty awesome. Good morning from South Korea. Wow, hello South Korea. Bacon wrapped chicken, the Netherlands, almost midnight here. I ate egg, sausage, and some cheese. T-bones today in Arizona. What are you making? I'm making up 3 pound and a half each ribeyes. Justin from Tampa, Florida had ribeye for breakfast, 2 burgers with bacon, and a can of sardines for lunch. Healing my psoriatic arthritis with Carnivore Diet. 4 months in and never have felt better. You're going to feel better. Just wait. You'll feel even better. Unrefined trend, very slow cooker stew beef is on the menu today. Oh, that's awesome. Enjoy. What temps are you running at? I've got this going at 225 degrees. I'm smoking those ribeyes low and slow till they get to 110, and then I'm going to sear them at about 700 degrees. That's my goal. On this little bad boy right here, this is my little ceramic grill. So, you guys saw this earlier. It's cooking. It's sizzling, maybe 5-10 minutes. You get a nice charcoal going, and then I'll dump it in there. I'm going to let it go for just a little bit longer. You guys want to see the little kitten again? Little Daisy? I should have Emma bring him out. Emma! Dude can't grill to save his life. Oh, I would beg to differ on that one. There's a lot of things I can't do in this life, but I could grill anyone under the table. I'll tell you that much right now. Desi Cummings, you're changing the world, Carrie. Oh, thank you so much. Would a handful do charcoal on the little ceramic grill? Good question. That little charcoal chimney I showed you, it holds about that much charcoal. I have found if you use less, it seems to get hotter because you get more airflow through there. So it's kind of counterintuitive. You might think, oh, I want to get it as hot as possible on that little grill. You think put more charcoal there. No, you got to find the right balance for your grill with the airflow. Maximize the airflow. It's going to get hotter. My goal is to get it as hot as I possibly can. And that one I can get up to 700 degrees with the lumped charcoal. And that's what I'm going to try to do right now. 225 low and slow, and then 700 degrees, sear hot and fast, get some good marks on it, crisp it up real good. Was it you that did slow cooked brisket? I have never slow cooked brisket. I have smoked a couple briskets though. How many days carnivore? Around 560 days carnivore for me. 560 days beef, butter, bacon, eggs, but I'm strict lion right now, 97% lion. I had salmon one time, but for like about 70 days maybe, I do just what you saw right there. Just this. I don't want to open it, let all the smoke out. Just beef, salt, and water. Lion diet. Meet 3 times a day at Save Books. A used bookstore has 3 copies starting at $23. Tammy, is that online? Because I would love to buy the original. I found an original, and it was on eBay or Amazon for like 200 bucks. Gonna go bow hunting this season. No, maybe. I'm gonna try to tag along with my Amish buddy. I've never gone bow hunting. I have practiced with a bow, Matthew's bow, and I absolutely love it. The girls and I have been practicing back there. But never in my life, I'm a city boy. Moved out to the country, city slicker. So I've never tagged along or learned how to properly hunt with a bow. But my Amish friend feeds his entire family that way, and I'm hoping to tag along with him this year. Greetings from Russia, Russian carnivores. Hello, Russia. Hey, I got something exciting going on tomorrow. Carrie's that little green egg grill. How do you like it? It's a little red egg grill, and then I got a green one also that's a little bit larger, and I love them. They're ceramic, they hold the heat in, and you can get them super hot. My philosophy on cooking the best steak in the world is cooking low and slow on the smoker or in a sous vide machine or in your oven. I've done my air fryer, and then hot and fast. And you can do it hot and fast on a cast iron skillet. You can do it hot and fast on a propane grill, or you can do it hot and fast on a little egg grill with some lumped charcoal, and that has been my best combination. How much beer can I have on the diet? 0. No beer. Hey, it's Chris Spath. Hey, buddy. Doing well. Looking forward to visiting and filming. You guys are familiar with Chris and Laura Spath. Hopefully, if you're not, go check out their channel. They have an incredible YouTube channel, really inspiring. What I love about Chris and Laura is Chris overcame type 2 diabetes on a proper human diet. And the other thing that I really love about Chris and Laura is they're a couple doing carnivore together that has sustained it for a very long time. They got an awesome YouTube channel. Check out Laura Spath on YouTube if you guys haven't. We're going to be filming Chris and Laura for our documentary, Healing Humanity, and I'm really looking forward to that. Really, really inspiring story. What a turnaround Chris had with the type 2 diabetes as well. Hello from Bristol, UK. My mom reversed arthritis in her knees and no longer needs knee replacements. Thanks for spreading the word on carnivore. Congratulations to your mom. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, a lot of these surgeries that people think they need are oftentimes a result of chronic systemic inflammation that we have for years and years. And if it ends in itis, like your mom's arthritis in her knees, if it ends in itis, what ends in itis? Arthritis, colitis, appendicitis. Itis just means inflammation. And there's all sorts of pills and medications and doctors and specialties for inflammation. But the real root cause, I believe, for most people is their nutrition and the foods they're eating. It's amazing. I almost needed surgery on my toe because they said it was gout, and then later they said it was just horrible arthritis. My buddy back, he's just living the life right now. Contemplating. Baxter, what's going on, buddy? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? My boy Baxter right there has been full on carnivore for many, many months now and absolutely thriving. If you have a dog, I'm not trying to guilt you, but I am a little bit. That dog should be eating a proper doggy diet, and that is meat, and that is raw meat. That is what a dog would eat in the wild. That is what a dog has eaten since the start of time. For as long as dogs have breathed air and drank water, they eat meat in the woods. They'd catch a squirrel. They'd eat it bone and fur and meat and everything. That's what they're intended to eat, and they're absolutely... Baxter over there is living the life and absolutely thriving. He was arthritic and, I don't know, asthmatic. He was huffing and puffing all the time. Sounded like an old man. He was slow to get around. He had a little bit of a limp. Ray, his brother, who's just a little bit younger than him, same sort of deal, and they're absolutely thriving. Zoomies like crazy every single day, running in the woods. That dog food is criminal. It's really interesting because you look at cereal on the shelves, and cereal on the shelves, in my opinion, that is shelf-stable human dog food. It's pure and utter garbage. I wouldn't even feed it to my dog, let alone a human. Knowing what I know what's in there right now. Have you guys seen some of these memes lately where they'll show like, here's the cereal in the United States, here's the cereal in the UK, or here's the Mountain Dew in the United States, here's the Mountain Dew in the UK. And the stuff in the United States has 27 additional ingredients that we can't pronounce, chemical concoctions, weird dyes that are known to cause cancer and have therefore been banned in other countries. Just fine in the US, we'll just eat anything here sort of thing. It's insane. All right, it's time to do something. I'm talking. It's time to dump the lump charcoal. Change my little camera angle here. Oh, it's nice and hot. You know, it's funny because it is just red hot and the coals are turning white. See that? Got to keep these nice and clean. You don't want to have ash in there messing with your airflow. Boom. That is perfection right there. I don't know if you could tell, but there's about a gap that big on the top. So I didn't fill it to the top. You get some really good airflow and this thing will get nice and hot. I put the grate back on there so I can give it a good cleaning. Once it's heated up, it's easier to clean and get any of that old stuff off of there. All right, I'm falling behind here. Carnivores need to hunt. I agree. Good morning, Carrie. Hey, it's Tina Kathleen. How's it going, Tina? Tina, I believe you're from Australia, right? Hope you're doing well out there in Australia. I'm cooking up 3 ribeyes right now. Cooking up my meal for myself today and myself for tomorrow. And then the third one, the girls are going to split. Emma and Alyssa and Katie. Are those vegan steaks? Nope, we don't do anything vegan here. Bill Nutt! Less than 9 months until I get a world famous Kerry Man steak. No John to bail you out this time. I can't wait. I'm so excited for you. I'm gonna make excuses. We're gonna get you in the meantime. You gotta get a pellet smoker. Doesn't have to be this one, but if you want a world famous Kerry Man steak, Bill Nutt, I gotta smoke it and then I gotta sear it. That's just my method. I refuse to just grill it. Huge shout out, Bill Nutt. If you guys aren't watching his incredible story, his incredible channel, you're missing out. I think he was going on some adventures this week, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that next episode. Charger Mopar, Rick, how's it going? Rick, my brakes have locked up, caliper piston swelled up. I need to find the steel ones. Oh, man, I hope you get to the bottom of that, Rick. Nizer. How do you manage to have a very juicy and tender at the same time? I so love steaks. Very carnivore. Greetings from Barcelona. How do I get it juicy and tender at the same time? That, my friend, is the best question of the day, and I'm going to answer it for you right now. The number one way I keep it juicy and tender, low and slow, hot and fast. Why is that? If you look at the steak when it's done, it's going to look gross out of there. It's going to be gray, but it is going to be perfectly cooked throughout the whole steak. If I just took that steak and I put it on a charcoal grill or a propane grill and it was a couple hundred degrees, you're going to cook it, and the outside of the steak's going to be cooked well done. Then you go up a little bit into it more, and it's going to be medium, and you get in the middle, and maybe it's rare in the middle. You got 3 different cook types for that. This gets it consistent throughout. So low and slow, and then hot and fast. That's how you get it nice and juicy. The other trick is when you're done cooking your steak, let it rest on a rack, and don't cut into it so quickly or all of that good juice is going to come right out. You got to give it 10, 15 minutes, and you put it on a rack. It's a lot better than if you put it on a flat cutting board. A lot of that juice will just pull out because all that heat's going to be touching that cutting board. So using a rack is the other thing that's really helped me out. 7 months carnivore, having some hard time getting rid of the tummy fat. Hey, that may be the last to go. I still got a little tummy fat on me, some extra skin, things like that. Give it some baby steps. They say intermittent fasting can help with that. That's pretty much what I do right now. Actually, I did eat a little bit earlier today. But oftentimes I eat 1 big meal a day, and then I'm fasting for 23 hours. Your body goes into autophagy. 7 months, you're still early on. It could take a long time for some of that to go away. The good news is that's more of a cosmetic, artificial thing. All of your health that's improved is what I'm more excited about. Best advice for the first 2 weeks of carnivore, overcoming the food addiction. Let's go. There's some good questions on here today. Chris, my best advice for 2 weeks of carnivore and overcoming the food addiction. Realize it's going to be tough those first 2 weeks because you are overcoming a horrible food addiction. That's not going to be forever. You're going to get over a hump and it's going to become so easy. That addiction's going to go away and you're going to forget to eat. So just number 1, know that it's very, very temporary and you can get through it. Number 2, make sure let's say, I did carnivore like you did, Carrie, and they're suffering because while they're eating meat, which is carnivore, if I just did my first 2 weeks eating chicken breast and fish, I'd be starving to death and I would have food cravings. It's all about the fat. So in those first 2 weeks, get plenty, if not more than enough, fat. The other advice I have for your first 2 weeks is spoil yourself. A lot of people commit to carnivore for 30 days or 60 days. You can kind of budget out. What do I got to pay for all this 60 days or whatever? Have your good meals early. Like these big fat ribeyes, that's what I did for my first meal. I had ribeye and shrimp. 550 days to go on carnivore. I had the good food early, and then later in the month when I got through the first 2 weeks, which were a little harder, I had more ground beef, so I spoiled myself a little bit that way. Twilight, our dog is totally carnivore. That's awesome. How do you like that Yoder grill? I got to tell you, that thing is an absolute beast, and I love it. This is the, I think it's the 6. I don't remember the number on it. I've had this for 8 or 9 years. It's like a tank. It's so heavy duty. I really, really like it. I haven't had any issues with it. It's cool too because there's a little door inside there and you can pull the door off and you can get this thing up to like 600-700 degrees. You can use it like a traditional grill. It just runs on the pellets instead of the propane. And the thing that I really like about this as a carnivore, and why I'm telling Bill Knott he's got to get one, is you can impart all sorts of different flavors on your meat using different types of wood pellets. So right now, can you say hi, Jen? Right now, I got some cherry pellets in there, but you can get hickory, apple, you can get mesquite, you can get all sorts, and they're different tastes. Hey, does anyone want to say hi to Jen? Jen, how many days are you carnivore now? Jen's doing really great on carnivore. People keep asking. Come say hi. Bill Knott's on here.
Oh, then I will.
Then she will. She wasn't going to say hi to everyone until she heard Bill Knott was on here.
Oh, I got to say hi to Bill. Hi, guys. I just came up to see if my dog was out here.
They smell the smoker going, so of course they're out here.
How's everybody doing?
How's it going, Jen?
Haven't seen y'all for a while. It's going good, just very busy. Just don't have a lot of time to bring on a camera.
You've been carnivore for how many days?
I don't know. I'm going to guess 170. I really don't pay attention.
What did you eat today?
Culver's burgers.
Burger patties. burger patties.
That's my to-go. It was our day off, so we went to Culver's and that's what we had. So.
Where do I get that barbecue? That's a Yoder smoker. I think you get those direct. The little guy, the little red one, I think I have links in my YouTube description. Otherwise, just look up egg smoker or egg grill on YouTube. If you're smart, you can get one like Bill Knott on Marketplace and get a good deal on one. Hey, it's my buddy Graham, Carnivore Transformer. Hey, Graham, how's it going? Miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Jen, what are you most excited for in the next month?
The meetup.
What meetup?
The Montello Theater. Dr. Kilt's meetup. I finally get to meet my guy. Sorry. My doctor. I've always liked him, and I finally get to meet him, so I'm super excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. JT and Anna are coming. There's a dog pushing me. Baxter wants to be on camera.
It's because you're too close to me. He doesn't like it when people are close to me. He's my protector.
Can we bring out the little Daisy and show people?
No, you can bring him over there, but
he was out there earlier and then he went back in.
We can't let him out. He was an outside cat, so he'll want to come out here.
Jen, you know how to cook steaks?
You guys see my shirt? Look at my shirt. But look how big it is. It's huge, but I love it.
You going down in size?
Well, yeah. I'm going down in size, and then they got me the bigger size.
Is that the one that Bill Knott got you? We just brought back from Alaska?
Aw.
Yes, I told you.
Bill. Yes, I remember. I didn't know if it was this one or a different one. So thank you. Yes, this came from my brother, Bill. Thank you. It's a little big, but I would say I grow into it, but I'm not.
You gotta just throw it in the wash a couple more times.
I'm not going to grow into it.
I had my Alaskan hat on yesterday.
But it's big. I love this. This is the best sweater, especially it's going into fall, and it's a lot colder out. It was 80-something, and now it's like 70, 60-something. Get a little closer and read.
How do you cook your steaks in the winter? The same way, but it can take a little bit longer, and that smoker has this insulated like jacket that goes over it. It's kind of cool, so it keeps the heat in more. Lily said don't let the dogs in.
Oh. Isn't it normally don't let the dogs out?
Are you guys gonna say hi?
Hi, girls. Come say
Where
hello.
are you going?
Oh, my beautiful babies. Come here.
Going to get your nails done. Carnivores don't get their nails done.
Look at
Katie, how's it going?
Good. My beautiful girls. The other ones don't want to say hi.
Come on, say hi, Emma. Bill said he wants to say hi. Alyssa, say hi.
Oh, say hi to Bill. Did you hear her? Oh, Bill. She wants to see Oh, geez, careful.
Well, what's going on?
We're gonna go get our nails done, and then I'm gonna get bacon to make my protein muffins tomorrow. Actually, I think I'm gonna make them tonight.
What are your protein muffins?
Eggs, bacon, and ground beef. I absolutely love it.
You make them into little like muffins.
Yeah, like a cupcake. Cupcake.
There's Alyssa.
What's been your favorite carnivore meal?
Ground beef. Bye-bye.
Alyssa, how's it going?
Good.
Look at my beautiful girls. I'm so jealous of my girls.
Alyssa, how long have you been strict carnivore now?
Like a month.
She's talking really quietly so we can hear her.
Like a month?
Like a month. Alyssa's killing it.
She was keto 2 months before.
She's keto for 2 months, now she's full on carnivore. Are you carnivore forever?
Oh, I love it so much. She cooks all the time. We absolutely love ground beef and cheese. It kind of sounds gross, but it's like taco meat. It's really good. So she makes that all the time. She's my little.
Did you see what I'm cooking over there?
Ribeye, right?
2 of those are mine. You guys can fight for the 3rd one.
Those aren't even close to fatty too. They should be good when we're back.
All right.
Is Bill here?
Bill's here.
Bill, Daisy absolutely loves the catio. He goes out all the time. Dad, be careful when you go in because he's walking around. Oh, he's such a little angel. I love it how he doesn't, she said that, he doesn't choose sides. He loves all of us and he knows his name. You call him, he'll come sit on you. If he's sitting on Alyssa, I'll be like, and he comes to me.
He is,
we haven't seen Tiggs. We haven't seen Tiggs.
We don't know where he went.
He is a bunch of energy though, little Daisy. Oh my goodness. He gallops around the house in the morning.
Bye guys, bye Bill.
Bye girls, love you.
Bye, I love you.
Audio is going in and out.
Kind of not fun when you're not needed anymore. All right, bye guys. I just wanted to say hello. I'm gonna run back inside. Nice seeing some names. Some faces.
What part of Wisconsin are y'all from? We're from Montello. We're about an hour north of Madison.
Bye guys.
So someone said my internet's going weird.
Yours is?
Make sure no one's on the internet. Hey Jen, you're looking great.
Oh, thank you.
You literally threw them. We're at 87 degrees internal temperature, so we got a little bit more to go.
Watch the puppies. I'm gonna leave them out, okay?
Carrie, how long will it take to get rid of my beer belly on this diet? Well, that depends on the extent of your beer belly, my friend. I'm not sure. I know that you want to get rid of your beer belly, and that's a noble goal, but I'll tell you what, this is so much more than getting rid of a beer belly. It'll change everything in your life. Alan met Dr. Kiltz on Saturday. Oh, that's so cool. We're only getting half of what you're saying. Here, let me unplug this once. Maybe that'll be better for the audio. I'm sorry, some people were saying it was cut out. I'm excited for October 12th. Is it sold out? It is sold. There's not a seat left. The dinner afterwards is also sold out. It is going to be amazing, though, the energy we're going to bring. And we have a couple, for those that are attending, we're going to show some stuff on the screen that no one's seen before. Hey, Ray, come say hi. Come on, Ray. You guys want to see Ray? Here, let me move this. This is, we'll go like this. Ray, come on. That's Baxter. That's Carnivore Ray. Ray, you like being a carnivore? Baxter likes being a carnivore. Why don't you guys get your zoomies out? So the temperature's slowly rising. Right now we're approaching 500 degrees. You see the nice hot coals in there? I gotta clean that off real quick. You guys want to see what the steaks look like? They look pretty gross right now. They're at 89 degrees. See, they get kind of gray like that, but you get a nice consistent cook. We got cars in the yard, chickens out. Girls put the goats away. Cupcake muffin sounds interesting, Emma. Hope we see them. Yeah, she did these a couple times. They're kind of, what is that? Starbucks, you can get those little egg bites. That's pretty much what it is. There she is. Emma, I'm waiting for a new video every day. Yeah, she is. Bill, I don't know what to say. Everyone wants to see more Emma videos. I'm done encouraging her. It's not that she's like lazy. She films them and then she's like, it's not perfect. And then it just sits there and then she re-records it. She did. You guys remember, we did a video on my channel called the top carnivore fast food options, where we rated, we looked at the price, the taste, we made sure they didn't have seed oils in them, stuff like that. Emma decided to redo that on her channel. Why? I don't know, because we already did the video. It was kind of fun, though. And then she wanted to redo it again, and then again after. Like, she's on the third version of that one. I hope she's watching right now. I'm like, nobody cares, Emma, if a hair is out of place or it's not an Oscar-worthy performance of you purchasing burgers from fast food places and rating them. Nobody cares. Hey, it's Lash. Hey, everyone. I've been super busy. Glad to catch up. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, buddy. What is tomorrow? September. I got a September birthday too, Lash. Mine was on the 3rd. Where did you get little Daisy? Well, I went to Alaska to film my brother, Bill Knott, and Emma came with, and when we returned, apparently, and coincidentally, while I was gone for a week, not able to say, no, we're not getting another animal because we have 4,000 animals already, they found Daisy, little Daisy, on the side of the road. That is the story I have been hearing. I'm not sure the validity of that story or not. I find the timing very convenient. Tony Ward, how long have you been doing carnivore now, Carrie? 570 days, I think. 560, 570. My son is carnivore and he always eats the same meal every single day. No veggies, no salads, nothing. Is this healthy? 100%. Nizar, think about this. There's millions of species on this planet, and almost every one of those species eats one thing every single day, and every one of those species is absolutely thriving. Cow eats grass, koala bear eats eucalyptus, a lion eats gazelles. Humans are the only ones that eat 47,000 different things, and we're the only ones that are sick. We're the only ones that are dying, dropping like flies from heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's. 93% of humans walking around right now have poor metabolic health. That is all entirely from the foods we're eating. I eat the same thing every day, man. On carnivore, I've gone stretches where literally every single day for months I eat the same thing. Isn't that boring? It's not boring. It's not boring. It's different. It's only boring if your food is an addiction and you're using your food for entertainment. When you become carnivore, your food becomes sustenance and a switch goes off in your brain where you're no longer eating for entertainment or amusement. What else do us humans do when we're putting things into our body for entertainment and amusement? Alcohol, drugs. The food thing is the same thing. It's just an addiction. And on carnivore, I've broken that addiction. So as long as I'm eating something that gives my body what it needs, I am happy. I'm not bored, and I'm thriving. And how could it be bad for you putting the most nutrient-dense food in our bodies that has everything we need to thrive and nothing we don't need? How could that possibly be bad for you? Hey, it's Jim, Ribeye Ranger. Sorry I'm late, been flying my drone, taking some pics, now slow grilling a tri-tip for dinner. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I saw Dr. Baker took a photo of a carnivore restaurant in Slovakia called Meat Meat. So cool. I saw that too. Saw that on Instagram just earlier today. Betty, I have a question. What can I get to keep my levels of minerals and electrolytes right? Well, first of all, it depends. It depends on what you're eating. It's tricky because a lot of the things, magnesium, for example, used to be everywhere. You used to drink water, there was magnesium in it. As Dr. Barry said, you used to drink puddle water, there's magnesium in it. It used to be in our food. Now all of our water is filtered, it's got fluoride in it, it's purified, and all the good stuff's missing. So in some cases, because the environment and the world has changed, we have to supplement. For me, I have used Element. I'm not sponsored by them. I have used Keto Chow. I'm not sponsored by them. For the last several months, probably a year, I don't use anything. I listen to my body. If I ever feel fatigued or weak, or if I'm going to be doing a bunch of work outside, or if I'm ever getting like muscle cramps, then I would probably supplement some electrolytes. I do take a little bit of magnesium from time to time, but you can listen to your body much more closely, or go get some blood work done, get stuff tested, and see where you're officially at. The best advice I can give you, though, is really listen to your body. On carnivore, we can hear our body so much better than when we're on the standard American diet and you're putting 55 different ingredients in your body every single day. Your digestive system's constantly processing. If you get sick or deficient in some area, your body can't really speak to you. On carnivore, when I eat one meal, if I'm like a little low on sodium, literally my body's just like, dude, more salt. I'll put more salt on. You could taste it. You listen to your taste, listen to your body, and you'll have exactly what you need. The Kingdom Way Keto to Carnivore. You can make me a steak any day, Carrie. Come on over. Effie said, thanks for the motivation to go back to carnivore after falling off the wagon face first. Well, I'm glad you're back. It's not a failure, it's a lesson. A lesson's a blessing. Don't do it again. Life's too short. Only beef, or do you grill other kinds of meat as a carnivore? Yeah, you can grill anything as carnivore. I've done chicken wings. That's about it. I don't really, burgers, patties, steaks, chicken wings, chicken breasts. Turkey, I did a big turkey, a wild turkey a guy brought me. But mostly just beef for me. I feel a lot better on beef. Hey, it's Becky, blessed by Carnivore. I found out a friend of mine that lives in Wisconsin sells beef only 2 hours from Montello. I'm going to give them your number when I come out. Oh, that's awesome. Looking forward to seeing you, Becky, for that big meetup. It's going to be a lot of fun. Susan Hampton said, yes, truth carry about Emma. We love you all. We don't care about perfection. Yeah, I keep trying to tell Emma, don't let perfection get in the way of progress. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. But if you're going to obsess over the minutia and the details so much that the job never gets done, then was the job worth doing at all? Because you didn't even do the job. What type of steaks are best for the carnivore diet? Ribeyes, baby. Great fat profile. The fattier the steaks, the better. Ribeyes, I know, are very expensive. Anything with a lot of fat on it is good on carnivore. And for a lot of people, myself included, sticking with ruminant animals, beef is really, really good. Fran McCoy, new to carnivore, where to start? I love that you asked this question. I'm very passionate about this. Do not just start. Let me double check this here. All right, it looked like an excessive amount of smoke coming out. Where do you start on carnivore? My recommendation, Dr. Barry, Dr. Chafee, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Tony Hampton, all of these good doctors putting out incredible content. There are videos. Dr. Barry's done, Dr. Chafee's done, Carnivore 101, Carnivore Mistakes. My other advice is consider joining a group. I know I'm biased because we recently launched our group. It's in beta. It's healinghumanity.life. We're charging for the group, and the proceeds are going to pay the team that's running the group, and the rest are going towards the documentary. But I'm not just saying that to try to hype up a group. If you can't afford a group, I've said this from the beginning, there's free groups out there. There's a lot on Facebook. Meat Sisters is one of them. Search around for free Facebook groups. My point is, if you're just starting on carnivore, it is great to be in a community of like-minded individuals that can support you, because you're living in a world where everyone's addicted to sugar. And you're the weird one. Right, Baxter? Baxter, what are you thinking about? He keeps sticking his nose up and he smells that smoke coming out. Baxter, come here. Ray, you want a steak? You want a big ribeye? Ray, you a carnivore doggy? You a carnivore doggy? Baxter, you a carnivore doggy? We got the chickens out. Baxter's keeping an eye out for any squirrels or bunnies that run by. Do you eat yogurt? No, I do not. Do you worry about insulin suppression from not consuming carbs? No, I don't, and I've been doing this for 560 days, and it hasn't been a problem for me whatsoever. Eating a proper human diet, eating meat. As Dr. Ken Berry said, we've been eating meat for as long as we've been breathing air and drinking water. It's the most natural thing in the world. It's what humans have evolved to do. What is your new normal now with these carbs is insane. It's absolutely insane. Humans eating stuff from the grocery store, tapping our phones, snapping our fingers, and just having food right here, eating 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, snacking all day, all these carbohydrates, processed foods, all these glyphosates, pesticides, it's all insane. Since the start of time, humans have eaten like I'm eating right now, and they've absolutely thrived doing it. It's only when we started doing the standard American diet that we're getting sicker and sicker. Greetings from Sweden. I wish you a prosperous day. Thank you so much, Sweden. When is your documentary shown? We're hoping to release it in the middle of next year. There's still a couple individuals that we're following for a year. They hit a year at the end of this year. And then we got to edit everything together. And then we're filming a couple more people in January, including Chris and Laura Spath. Chris is on the chat earlier here, including Tammy Peterson. She's got an incredibly inspiring story. I absolutely love her. So we're going to be wrapping it up early next year and aiming for the middle of next year. It'll be worth the wait. And that's all credit to Bill Knott here on the channel and the other individuals that have bravely shared their stories. These stories needed to be told. Greetings from Barcelona, Spain. Hello, Spain. How are you? Ellen said, Carrie, I was hoping to get to say hi to you on the live Saturday, but I was too busy talking. Rebecca wanted you to see my HH shirt that I blinged out. Oh, she told me about that. You bedazzled a Healing Humanity shirt. I'm kind of happy you didn't show that because now everyone's going to want one of those. We're going to have to get Jen a little machine to bedazzle some of those. But that's pretty cool. We'll see you next time, Ellen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you supporting the channel and wearing the shirt. Luke Thomas, day 1 of Carnivore complete here. Can really get used to a ribeye on the daily. Haha. Congratulations, Luke. Listen, Luke, I tell this to everybody. This is a little bit of encouragement for you. And it's no pressure. You don't have to. But you stick with this for 30 days. It will change your life forever. I've seen it over and over and over again. Just absolutely incredible healing. If you do that for 30 days, you're going to want to share your story of healing with other people. You have an open invite on my channel. Email me, HomeSteadHow@gmail.com, but you got to make it to that 30 days. No cheating, Luke. 100% carnivore for 30 days. It'll change your life forever. Joanne's on day 85. Congratulations, Joanne. Like I said, it gets better and better. Wait till you get to day 100. You'll feel better than you do on day 85. Raw milk on carnivore. A lot of people do it. If I were to consume milk, it would only be raw. I don't do any milk, but a lot of people do it and they're just fine. And some people will actually ferment the raw milk, and there's some good benefits to that. There's some research coming out about that as well. Your gut bacteria. Luke said, the lack of hunger today has been an experience. Was hungry when I first woke up and been fine the rest of the day. Ate 3 meals still. Yeah, Luke, you're going to notice more and more when you eat a fatty ribeye. Just make sure, Luke, you're getting enough fat. When you eat a fatty steak, you get filled up. A lot of people go into carnivore on day 1, Luke. You just did day 1. And they look at it from the mindset of the standard American diet. Oh, my goodness. They think that's normal. Eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, apple in between, granola bars, snacks, gas station food. Hungry, hungry, hungry. That is your blood sugars roller coastering, your insulin up and down all day. You eat a big fatty ribeye and you'll be full. I tell you what, there's been many days where I'll just eat one big fatty piece of meat and I won't eat again for another 24 hours. Have you grounded earthed your bed? I have. It was awesome. And then I think Jen changed the sheet and I don't know where it is now. I was just going to talk to her about that. There is something to that, and I think there's a lot of science coming out about grounding. I'm a big fan. Question from Jess. Any tips on sharing with other people this way of eating? I seem to come off too strong and make people feel bad about not eating this way. Jess, I'm probably the wrong person to ask that question to because I am the same person. My family sees me coming and they're like, run. This guy's he's not going to shut up about carnivore. The best way you can talk to people is find out what issue they have and then share a relevant or inspiring story that they can relate to. So if they're struggling with type 2 diabetes, there's thousands of people that have quickly overcome type 2 diabetes on carnivore. So if you talk to them and it's kind of off-putting, maybe sharing an example of someone that's healed similar to them or sharing a YouTube video that'll really resonate with them. Something that they're very interested in or struggling with. If it's major depressive disorder, I did a video with Dr. Georgia Eid. I did another video that was overcoming depression with Carnivore Diet. And it's just testimony after testimony after testimony. People overcoming lifelong battles with depression. So someone that's struggling with something, maybe they'll be able to resonate more if you key off of that topic. A lot of people get weird when you talk about carnivore diet because they think you're talking about weight. A lot of people start carnivore diet because of weight, but as I've said before, and I'll continue to say, nothing to do with weight. I don't care about the weight. I'm down 100 pounds. It's my heaviest. I take every pound back. Carnivore diet is a proper way for humans to function. It fixes everything. It heals everything. Our minds, our brains become so much clearer. Our energy goes through the roof. Everything improves, and it's the way we should be. It's so much deeper than a weight loss diet. And when you say carnivore diet, that also could turn a lot of people off, or they get self-conscious, or they think it's crazy or whatever. They think, oh, I don't need to lose weight that much. Judge said, how's pork? Man, we're getting some good questions on here today. Pork is a meat, so it's fine on carnivore diet. I don't like pork myself. I've had it. I had a ton of bacon and pork, and a lot of people do just fine on pork. I tend to do better on the ruminant animals like cow. That's basically all I eat is beef. Deer is a ruminant animal, but you got to have fatty meat. That's the tricky part. The problem with pork for some people do carnivore as an elimination diet. Maybe they have an autoimmune disorder. Maybe they have psoriasis or a skin issue, and they want to eliminate everything. And the problem with pork is it's a monogastric stomach animal. That animal may be fed grain that's got glyphosate or chemicals or toxins in it. And that grain and those toxins can get into the meat. When you eat a ruminant animal like beef, it has a multi-chamber stomach. It ferments its food. It's this whole big process. Well, by the time you eat that meat, most of the bad stuff would be filtered out. So a lot of people that have these really bad autoimmune disorders do better on ruminant animals or beef versus pork. Otherwise, if you're fine and you tolerate it, maybe you don't have a big autoimmune disorder or something like that, go for it. A lot of people do just fine on pork. I've done so much bacon on the carnivore diet as well. Can we see the ribeyes, please? Yeah, let me check on those ribeyes. Oh, it's just about time. Thank you for saying that. 107. I got 3 degrees to go. See that? They look kind of gross. They look kind of gray, and that's how they should look. So I'm going to do the big transfer in a second to here. We're getting into the searing zone. It's not as hot as I would like. We're at about 550 degrees. Blow into the bottom of there. You get some more air coming out of the top. You get that a little bit hotter. I'm going to put this back up here. This is going to be the moment of truth here. Let me move this over a little bit. You guys can get the view. I got this little bracket here I got to adjust for a second so you guys can see the fun part. There we go. Maybe like that. So we're at 107 right now. I'm probably so far behind on these comments. Hey, Carrie, day 60 today, and my crippling anxiety is 99% gone. Woohoo! I am so happy to hear that. Who is that? Solid J. Ken. It cost me jobs in the past, but it's all behind me now. Praise the Lord. All glory to God. I'm so happy to hear that. That is why I am doing this. Your anxiety's gone. If you ever had a little bit of depression, that's going to go away too. Your brain fog's going to go away. It just gets better and better. It is one of the most unnatural things in the world that the vast majority of humanity is living their life in a constant state of anxiety. It is so bad for you. It is so unnatural. And I feel for you so much, my friend, because I did it for decades. Losing sleep at night, ruminating, just thinking, oh gosh, what if this happens? Oh, what if this happens? Living in a state of perpetual and foolish fear. And none of those fears ever manifested to anything. Think of the years that takes off our lives, that constant worrying, the stress, blood pressure through the roof. Like it literally, you could probably run a calculation and probably taken years off your life. It is so nice not having any anxiety. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing that good news. Nazar said, I think fat is necessary to make a steak more juicy, so I try to pick a piece of meat, which I really do prefer, and that's my favorite. Yeah, I'm with you there. Fattier is better. Did anyone count calories while trying to lose weight while on carnivore? I did that today and will continue out of curiosity for the next 30 days. Hey, the more you can measure, the better. On the flip side, I'll tell you, when you get going on carnivore for a while, one of the beautiful things is you don't really have to measure, weigh. You don't have to think about things. You don't have to count macros. You just eat fatty meat till you're full and you're fine. But you're starting out, measure everything. The thing I really encourage you to measure, everyone does the scale. Do your measurements. Measure your arm, measure your neck, measure your waist, measure your chest, because there'll come a time where you think you're stalling out and you're losing inches. your body composition changes, you gain muscle, you lose weight, your bone density changes. So a lot of times people will get frustrated looking at the scale, but they're actually making progress and their body's actually healing. So that's something to think about maybe. All right, I'm gonna try to get you guys the best camera angle here for this sear action. Maybe if I move this over a little bit. I don't want to get my phone too close to this grill because it is just, it's pretty hot. Okay, there we go. Now if I go like this, can we see that yet? There we go. All right, I'm gonna start the transfer. Is that good enough? Here, let's go this way. Stick number 1. Oh man. Sear, baby. I don't know how good my mic is, but that thing is searing. That's the sound you want to get. You got all this nice fat on the side. It looks kind of gross now, right? It's all gray. That'll change. You got to really be careful with this thing because it gets so hot. All right, let's see what we got here. See, I just turned it. You get the nice, you'll get the nice grill marks then. It's going really quick though. I forgot to bring my rack out, so Jen's gonna bring my rack out. Got a little cutting board with a rack. All right, I don't want to overdo this. Ooh. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that. Let me get you some better camera angles here. There we go. Bill Knott, this is what I'm going to cook you in 9 months. Dave said, hey, Carrie, if we can't afford steaks or need to save money, will ground beef and eggs do for the foreseeable future? Am I missing anything? Dave, 100%. And so a lot of people see me cooking steak and they're like, oh, Mr. Rich Guy cooking steak. This is not what I eat every day. Almost every single day, I'm eating patties and I'm eating ground beef. And for most of my carnivore journey, when I wasn't on Lion Diet, eggs every single day. When I do a big fancy steak, I like to show it, and some people will see and think like that's all I ever eat. It's not. It's definitely a blessing, but you get everything you need. I gotta watch my steak here. All right, we're gonna throw this next one on. Oh, let me switch the camera. Here we go. Ready? Jen's back. Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome. I couldn't find her back anywhere though.
I'll let it rest up here. I'll let it rest up here. And then we got that last. I burnt my knuckles, Jen. It's so hot.
Did you bring your hair off?
Yeah. Do you want to cook it?
No, I'm good.
Here.
I have.
Jen knows how to cook steak now. Why doesn't she use her powers? Come on, make me. You want to make... Who wants Jen to do the last one?
Nope. Bye, guys.
She's out of here. Did you see my new book, Jen? Hey, Jen, real quick. Just bring little Daisy out for a second.
No.
Just for a second. You can hold him.
Do you remember last time when you brought him out? No, go in the house and phone.
Throw him, put him through the thing then so I can show people. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, I think it's so hot. This one's just having a nice little rest. Nice little rest. Oh, that's nice and rare too. You do the little touch test. You guys know about the touch test? If you touch right here, it's hard to do with my camera. You touch right here, that is rare. And then if you do the OK sign, that is medium rare. If you feel right there with one finger on your other hand, it's pretty darn accurate too. So that is nice medium rare. And it's still cooking while it's resting, by the way. That's still cooking right there. All right, I gotta shut up now. All right, while I burn my steak, here's little Daisy. He sees Ray, that's why.
Look at his tail. It's okay, honey.
Little Daisy, say hi to Bill. Okay, just so people know, because I got so many comments on this thing, this is a 3-story dog catio. It's not a Bill Not Special. We're good. Cat catio, I mean. We need to add more on, but this thing is huge for the cat. We are not locking our cat in a cage. The cat comes in and out as the cat pleases through the window. He absolutely loves this thing, and it's like a mansion. It's actually really cool in there. It can climb up and it can go in, and it's 3 stories high. There were people commenting saying, oh, that's so cruel. You're locking your cat in a cage. I'm like, it's an indoor cat. It can come outside through the window if it wants. Oh my gosh, I'm going to burn my steak now. Focus. Little turn. Baxter's ready. You ready? You hungry? You're not eating no ribeye. You had your carnivore dog food. Look at it, they're having a little standoff over here. You want a ribeye? Little Daisy, you want a ribeye? Say hi to Bill and say thank you, Bill, for making them get a catio for me. It is so cool. He can just come out here. This is, I don't know if you guys, I showed this in a previous video. A company sent us this to do a whole bunch of video and photography work on this. And I have been riding this, what is it? 9 miles or 6 miles? I ride this to the theater almost every single day. All right, I gotta pull this steak before it burns. We got one more. One more. Look at that. Sizzle, sear. Last one. Bam. Say hi. Little Daisy, say hi. Little Daisy can smell the ribeye. Hey, you're not going to hurt little Daisy, are you? Little Daisy wasn't so sure about Ray, but I think they're cool now. You like your catio? You want some ribeye? Where do I get my meat from? This meat I got from Costco. I try to get a lot of stuff from my neighbor, although he's been out of stock. I got some stuff from Butcher Box. Butcher Box has been pretty cool. Butcher Box recently announced that they're sourcing steaks from the Midwest, from farmers, from local farmers. And I tested some of that out last week, and it was pretty darn good. But Jen and I had to run some errands in town today, and so we went to Costco for this. Look at that sizzle. So you're gonna have the nice smoky flavor from the pellets, and then you get the charcoal from the lumped charcoal. You get that nice char grilled taste on the edges. I think I'm gonna eat this one. So I got these two resting, and I can turn the smoker off now. Ray's just gonna go for a little walk, I guess. Say something, little Daisy. You have 300 people wanting you to talk. But Butcher Box isn't sustainable for most people. Yes, you're right. The only reason I announced Butcher Box is I get a lot of people that are like, I don't have a farmer near me. I have this weird situation. I encourage everyone, find your local independent farmer, shake their hand, get your meat that way if you can. If you can afford Butcher Box and you don't have a local farmer, then that's an option. The best option is your local independent farmer. Right, little Daisy? Yeah, Luke Thomas said one thing I found really interesting was the color of the steaks I got from the butcher was a deep red, whereas the ribeyes in the store are more pink. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's something to that too. One more little flip on this bad boy. Boom. Baxter, you want a ribeye, buddy? What are you looking at? You see a bird over there or something? Look at, he is in the zone. Baxter, what are you looking at? There's a squirrel over there? What's there? Go get that. Are you thinking about all your life choices? Are you thinking about ribeye? That's the look I have on my face when I'm thinking about ribeye. You a good boy? You a good boy? I don't know what he's looking at. You hungry? All right, I think this one can pull. I want to eat that one. And I want to eat that one. And I want to eat that one. What are the odds? All right, I gotta let that rest for just a minute. Let's see. Sorry for the camera work. I got a one-man show going on here. Let me see. I'll just gotta readjust my camera here for a second. There we go. All right, I think I'm situated now. It's gonna be time to eat steak in a minute. I'm pretty hungry too. Is there a big glare? I can't tell. Oh, the sun's coming down right there. I can't win. We will go over to this chair. Let's try that. Is that a little better? There we go. It's a little better. You guys want to see what this steak looks like when I cut into it? I need a better solution for mounting cameras. I got this little clampy thing, but every time I move it, what do you guys think? Has it been about 10 minutes for that first one yet? I'll show you what I'm working with here. Is your dog friendly? Yeah, he's awesome. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? I got a major glare. Hopefully you can see that. This is gonna be pretty rare. That's how I like it. Oh yeah. Juice is just pouring out. Nice pink. Now it's tricky when you smoke it because you're gonna get a pink color from the smoke as well. Dip it. Can you guys see that all right? I got a real weird, the sun's just coming down now, so I got a big glare. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is fantastic. You see the fat on there? You keep that fat on, you eat it. That's the best part. All right, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me eat this whole thing. It is incredible. It is so good. The fat, it's juicy. It's cooked perfectly all the way through. You got the wood cherry flavor in the meat, but then you got that charcoal taste from the lumped charcoal on the outside. I've done it many times here on the channel. Thankful, grateful, blessed every time. Never gets old. Never gets old. Perfection. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thankful, grateful, blessed. If you guys want to learn more about our documentary, please visit donate.healinghumanity.movie. And thank you guys so much for watching. I got to eat the rest of the steak now. Bye, everyone. Thank you.